Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. You look so great. Girl, you done put me to shame, girl. You looking fabulous.
I had to dress up for you, darling.
So, you are one of the newest castmates coming to Married to Medicine, one of my other favorite shows. So I want to know, you're not new to reality TV, of course, we know that, and you're never, we know you're not new to the reads, honey, because you still got a legendary read still going viral on TikTok till this day, honey. Okay. I want to know who have the better reads on Married to Medicine? Like, who has the best read?
Um, I mean, just to be honest with you, I don't go to I, when I'm in a relationship or on a show, I'm not gauging it by reads.
Mhm,
Really there to, try to have a great time and advance the show and hopefully introduce people to new things. So
mhm,
I think the read stuff is really cute, but it just at some point, I mean, I think we have to, as people of color, we have
mhm,
to get beyond be trying to always read or be shady and think about the big picture, advancing people professionally, making sure we are on the same playing field. So I'm not going into a show wondering who has the best reads because that's not really what interests me. I want to be around like-minded people who think like me and are interested in the same goals.
mhm. So on Married to Medicine, it is a little different on compared to the other shows you've been on because these women are, well, most of the women are professionals. They're either a doctor or work in their field or married to someone in their field. So with that being said, and you know, supposedly that you are coming on with a new boo that is a doctor of that such. So will we learn more about their relationship on here? And if so, when will he make Instagram?
Um, thank goodness my life is not really gauged by what makes Instagram
Mhm,
because I'm more interested in having real relationships, and Instagram isn't really real, it's social media.
mhm.
So I don't even actually manage my account most of the times
Oh,
because
really?
I jump on and try to respond to people after they post, but I'm more interested in having a real life conversation with people. I
Mhm,
mean, I love to share, but I think sometimes we get caught up so much in social media that we're not really present in the moment. So,
mhm,
you go to concert, everyone's doing this versus enjoying. And so while I love social media, it has its place. I really want to, really cultivate real relationships, have real moments where I'm really connecting with people and
mhm,
not typing or worrying about a pose or worrying about, oh, is this for the gram? Because I just think all of that is so shallow, to be honest, and most of it's real. It's not even real, it's smoke and mirrors. I mean, you see so many of these people on Instagram, you see them in real life, they don't look like that because they're so concerned about the filter, so concerned about what's not even important. Because trust me, if you die, they will be on your Instagram looking and they will keep scrolling.
So, how will you be connected in this season of Married to Medicine? Being that, you either on the show, either people are doctors or they're married to a doctor. So, how will you be connected on this season of Married to Medicine?
I date a physician
Mhm.
and I'm in holistic health. So I'm in holistic medicine. So I'm a Reiki master and I also practice holistic therapy. So that would be my connection.
Gotcha. So what made you even get into that? I know you do dabble in a lot of different businesses because you are a boss, which I love about you. So what made you even tap into that?
Well, I went through a time where, I was really suffering from depression and I
Mhm,
really didn't want to be on prescriptions or, a pill. So I just started researching holistic methods of centering myself, changing my mindset, changing my outlook, changing the energy, not, just in myself, but in my home. And so that's when I really started, looking into Reiki. My first Reiki master, African American woman who had, lived through a kidney transplant, was just she just was the epitome of peace. Her name is Lisa Washington, but just so phenomenal. She performed Reiki on me for the first time, and it really changed my life. I felt centered. I felt calm. I was able to sleep better. And I did it without any medicine. So once I did that, I just started researching it because, as a devout Christian, that wasn't something that really sort of aligned with, what I'd been taught in church, just being honest. And
Right.
so when I started just trying to research, like, does this go against the principles of the Bible? Is this, voodoo or anything like that? Because I had to obviously make sure that it didn't conflict. It didn't. So then that's when I said, well, let me just really delve deep into it. And anything I, like, I'll figure out a way to make money with.
I know this right. Um, so also, you said you're dating a physician on the show. Do you feel like reality TV hurts relationships? Even not even just like romantic relationships, friendships as well. So how is that, going stepping them back into that realm of bringing it to the light on TV with romantic and friendships?
Obviously, reality TV, it destroys marriages, friendships, and everything because, you know, um, it can do a doozy because, obviously it's for entertainment and some people see it as real life. And so it can definitely do a doozy. However, that's why I'm not sharing a lot of my romantic stuff on social media because sometimes to protect a relationship, you have to keep it to yourself.
Right.
But yeah, coming back on television, I obviously have done it for so long. I know the pitfalls. And so if you have a stable relationship, you and your partner just have to be on, in the same mindset regarding this is what this is and we are what we are.
Mhm.
And you just have to hope that it works because you never know what it's going to look like and what people will assume, once they see it on television. And you have no control over that.
Right.
Mhm.
And also with the ladies, I know you're based out of Atlanta, so a lot of the ladies you already possibly had a relationship and stuff like that. So I want to know when it comes into filming these different type of shows, do you all have a conversation before filming or outside of filming like, okay, these are the boundaries we're going to set and these are the topics we're not going to touch when it comes to being on camera?
I think some people do, and I think some people don't care. So it
Right.
just depends on who you're filming with and what they, because you can't control, you can tell somebody whatever you want to tell them. That don't mean they're gonna behave.
Mhm.
So, you don't know what's gonna happen when the cameras start rolling. And some people are like, oh, they're very respectful, others are not. But one thing I do like about this cast is because they are professional women, they support each other and they understand what it's like to be a professional and be they're licensed. So it's not, they're doing real, they have careers. And so they understand what it takes as a person of color to go through these very hard programs and be licensed as a physician, do a residency. We obviously have to get relicensed every year,
Mhm.
so we understand that. And so that's one thing that I can appreciate, working with women who obviously have the same license that I have.
Mhm. Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Phaedra.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you
wish
so
you
much.
luck.